Man. Hey, Lil Randy, what's going down?
Man, just cool, man. I appreciate you calling me out here, man.
Yeah,
It's real, man. Yeah, for sure.
yeah. What's
Yeah,
going down, man?
man, just cool, man. Coming in to spit some of these screw stories with you.
Yeah,
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 educating, give a little history, whatever it is.
yeah, yeah. That's what it is. So, man, let's take it back, man. You from the H South Side? You know what I'm saying?
Born and raised.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So South Park, Third Ward.
South Park, Third Ward.
Yeah, yeah. So middle school, Cullen,
Middle school, I went to Cullen. High
and
school, I went to Jack
and Cullen. You
Yates.
say you was over there. Who's over there? H Town was over there.
Yeah, H Town was there. Big Pokey was there. Big Mo was there. Let me see who else from the clique was there. Um, I think that's as far as people that kind of known.
Yeah,
I think those are like the main people that was there when I was there. Like, and we all play football together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well, shit. That was when man Yates was so then you went to Yates. Did
I
you
went
play?
to
You
Yates.
played at Yates
I
too?
went to Yates. I didn't play my senior year. I played until I was in the 11th grade. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I went a different route or whatever. But
Yeah,
yeah, I played till I was in the 11th grade. I
yeah.
played quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what's going on in Houston like around this time? You saying you went a different route, so you ain't just going to
Yeah.
school. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk
Yeah.
about just
I
the H and
mean,
what you know what I'm saying. What's
I,
going
I was
down?
still in school. Like I said, I still graduated. Like
Yeah,
I graduated number 56 in my class.
already screwed up educators.
I just kind of, yeah. I just kind of, um, I mean, I stopped growing because a lot of people don't know. I'm like the size I am now. I've been the same size since 7th grade.
Okay,
Like
so
for
at
as
one point
height.
it was cool, and then
Because everybody else was still small. You
yeah,
feel what I'm saying? We was all the same. In middle school we was all, but like I guess like the 9th grade going to the 10th or maybe the 8th grade going to the 9th, everybody
they
kind of
caught that
got their little
spurt.
spurt. I didn't get mine. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it was kind of difficult for me to play quarterback at a high level, not being able to see over the line. Like all my plays, I had to roll out to throw,
Yeah,
and that was kind of like different. Like the other team would know if I'm rolling out, I'm finna throw it. So
right.
that kind of took it straight. And I was kind of spoiled. I'm the type of person like if I don't get my way, I'm finna go do something else. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah, I wasn't getting my way on that football field, man. And I ain't used to playing behind nobody or not being a star and all that. So yeah, I just started doing my own thing, man. The streets, man. And that's when stayed there for a minute, man.
yeah. So
Yeah.
let's talk about it, man. When do you how do you meet DJ Screw?
I met Screw at out of After Hour Club. But see, Screw before Screw was DJing at this club, I didn't know he was going to DJ. He was just somebody that I knew in the hood. And like me and my brother, my parents had passed away while I was really young, so me and my brother kind of just stayed. It was just me and my brother. We was real young, and Screw would come by, just somebody in the hood. He would come by and just like chill. Till he was, I didn't know he was going to DJ till after the fact. But before he would go and DJ, because he didn't start DJing until like 2 in the morning, he would come by and just chill. He might fall asleep on the couch or just whatever. But like I say, people got a picture of me just like, don't think of him as Screw as the person that sold all these tapes. You gotta think of Screw
It's just
as
your partner who you just DJ.
just somebody you know.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He ain't got no name in the streets or nothing like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? He was just DJ Screw. That's it. So, and and that's kind of like how I met him. So I started going to the after hour, and when I would come in the after hour, I'd be like, man, that song jamming or whatever. One time he was playing a song by Bust Down, and when he played that song,
Nasty bitch.
I was like, man, that song jamming. So every time I would come in the club, he would play that song. Every time I came in the club, you know what I'm saying?
That was your shout out.
That was my shout out.
Yeah.
And so Screw had stopped. He had the club had got closed down. Of course, clubs don't last forever. But the club had closed, and so I didn't really see Screw or talk to Screw for a while. And then all of a sudden, one of my homies take me by his house. My little homie named Stanker, he take me by his house or whatever. And Screw, Screw was like, oh, that's my partner, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I was telling Stanker, oh, man, I know him.
So at this time, how old are you at this time?
I had to be like 16, 17.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Could have been 15, but I don't think I would, because I think it was like in the summertime when I was coming from the 10th to the 11th, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Still in school though, still in high school and shit though.
Yeah. I was still in high school. Yeah, I was still in high school, and so I mean, after that, we just it was history. After that, as far as me and Screw, you know, really started kicking it. Like once I went to his house, and it was like more of a like I'm just coming by to chill all the time because he was doing it to me when he was DJing. He would just come by, just stop by and chill. You know, it wasn't nobody was thinking anything was going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? We just normal kids hanging out. That's it. You know.
So was he making these tapes back then or not?
Yeah.
They were slowed down.
Yeah,
He was
they
making
were
tapes?
slowed down. They were slowed down. He was making the tapes then. You know what I'm saying? He was making tapes before we started slowing down tapes. It just wasn't slow. But like when I met Screw, he was already doing mixed tapes. He was already mixing, but they just wasn't slow. You know, he started slowing them down, and that just like the first time I heard him slow down the tape, I was like, man, that's creative. You know what I'm saying?
So that was your first time hearing slow down music?
Yeah, my first time I heard him slow down the tape, man, I was like, man, that's creative, bro. Like, a lot of people don't like to admit it, but the first time they heard it, they thought it didn't sound good. People didn't take a liking to it the first time they heard it because it was different. It was unused. The only way you heard a song drag like that, most people be like, oh man, battery's low in the radio or something wrong with your tape deck, because people didn't, or you would take it like a 45 and play it at 33. That's the only way you heard it like that. You know what I'm saying? But to hear somebody do a whole mixtape like that, even back then, the first time you heard it slow, it was just one song. It wasn't like the whole mixtape with him scratching and all this and bringing in other songs and all that. That was different. So to me, it had caught my ear, and I don't know. Me and Screw, we just took a liking to each other as far as that. I think the music made us closer. We was already cool, but the music kind of made us like real close. To where I was almost every day, even if we wasn't doing music. It became more on just that's my homie.
So when you going over there kicking it, like he's slowing the tapes down, were y'all like already pouring up and shit like that back then, or that wasn't really like a part of the thing? He just happened to just slow that shit down just on some fucking around shit.
Yeah, he just did it. It wasn't really, I don't know, just messing around shit. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
I wasn't into DJing, but Screw knew what he was doing. Like when he was slowing the music down, he did that intentionally. It wasn't by accident.
Yeah.
That was something that he was striving to perfect. That was his creativity in his mind. He was like, man, this gonna be my mark for my tapes. Each DJ had their own style.
So that was gonna be his signature.
That was his signature.
When you hear slow down,
when you
know
hear slow down,
this is a Screw tape.
People started calling them Screw tapes. He didn't call it that. You feel what I'm saying? He was just making the tapes.
Donnie Houston.